Hello and welcome once again to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe, all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. In this video we are taking a look at the Joy Toy Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Space Marines Black Legion Chaos Lord. And I have to say a huge thank you to Joy Toy for sending him over for me to take a look at. Do check out the channel on my do check out the playlist on my channel for the other Joy Toy figures that were sent over to me, including other Chaos Space Marines. Now let's get him out of the box. In this box we have the Black Legion Chaos Lord, and he is a 16cm tall collector's action figure with accessories. And you can see here he's got alternate hands, he's got his backpack, he's got a gun, and he's got like this hammer as well. Now, as I've said in previous videos, I'm a little bit out of touch with the Warhammer 40,000 kind of universe and who these guys are exactly, but what I can do is, as an action figure collector, I can tell you just how good these action figures are. Now, Warhammer 40,000 is a tabletop game by Games Workshop, and we are used to seeing these figures in very small miniature form. They're normally not much more than a couple of centimeters high, that of course you paint yourself. These are fully painted, fully articulated action figures of those characters, and as I said, this one stands about 16cm. Now that includes a little ponytail with a skull on top as well, so he's not quite 16cm, but if you were to stand him on a shelf with something above him, you would need at least 16cm for him to clear. Now, as I've said with the other Chaos Space Marines, the level of detail on these figures is second to none. Every single one of the ones I've looked at are completely different. I think the only similarity they have is maybe their boots and their hands, but then even then I think the sculpting is slightly different on this guy. He's got something different about his feet and his armour. There's a lot of kind of organic looking piping and stuff coming out of him, bit coming out the side of his head, going down his hammer and into his hand and stuff. Yeah, I need to do a little bit of kind of research into this guy to find out who he is, because he looks important. He looks like he means business, and he looks important. He's got this nice kind of animal skin over the top of his sort of shoulder and down his back, and the sculpt and the paintwork on every inch of these figures is fantastic. Every single one of their shoulder pads are different to the last. This one has like this creepy kind of Eye of Sauron kind of thing coming out of his right one, and then there's like teeth and all sorts of stuff coming out of the one on the left. Now there's no kind of masked head with this guy, because his head very much is a part of the costume overall, I guess. But even the detail and the sculpting and the paintwork on his eye, on his face, is fantastic, and the kind of glossy paints used on his eyes, so there's like a reflection there as well. Just literally every inch of these figures is detailed and is well put together. They are going to look phenomenal on the shelf next to each other. They are a new trio of figures that I'm very pleased to add to my collection. So once again, a massive thank you to Joy Toy for sending these over. I think they're going to be a lot of fun to photograph. The articulation on each and every one of them is brilliant. I mean, I can't tell you exactly how many points of articulation there are, but because it doesn't say on the box, but you've got articulation in all the normal places. Double joints on the knees, on the elbows. You've got swivels in the shoulders. You've got obviously swivels in the wrists, in the neck. There's there's like a chest swivel on this one. Oh, and a waist swivel as well. He comes with this really cool hammer that's really kind of looks like it could do some damage. And as I said, a couple of alternate hands as well. As I said in previous video, if I had any criticism about these whatsoever, it would just be that there isn't anywhere for me to put the accessories if they're not holding them. So there's no kind of sheath for the gun or clip for the hammer to go on somewhere or anything like that. And I think if those were on there, it would make it all that little bit better. Because if I don't want to display him holding his pistol, I'm going to have to put it in a box. There's nowhere for me to kind of put it on him. But that's such a minor complaint when you've got such a detailed, articulated figure such as these. They're not 6 inch, they're more like kind of 4.5 inch tall, but as you can see here, he looks absolutely phenomenal with the other two that Joy Toy sent over to me. So these are my Chaos Space Marines that I have. We've got the Terminator figure there, the Black Legion Chaos Terminator. We've of course got the Black Legion Chaos Lord, and we've got the Black Legion standard figure. They look fantastic together. Do check out my channel, have a look at the playlists, and have a look at the 5-minute figure reviews on these ones and the other ones as well. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks again to Joy Toy for sending these over to me. Please do like, share, subscribe, and all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated, and I'll see you soon.